Welcome to the 15th episode of Apex Trigger in Salesforce. We're discussing about the Apex Triggers best practices and the examples of Apex Triggers. In this example, this is the example number 15, or say episode 15. In this example, we'll be dealing with an issue where we are supposed to write a trigger to update the rating scales to hot for type of account type of prospect and warm for any other account type in account object upon creating or updating the records. So for this problem, we need to keep in mind these three things. As usual, let's try to see. Trigger type is before, trigger context is before insert or before update, and the object is account. So we got all three answers to work on this trigger. Let's jump into the developer console. So we have the developer console open. Let me go to the new Apex trigger and give the name Apex trigger scenario 15. Hit submit. Trigger is getting ready. So the trigger is scenario 15 and the trigger type is before, and it should fire before insert or before update operation. Now let me specify the context. If trigger is insert, if trigger that is update, and if the trigger is of type before, then we need to perform the action. So for this trigger, let me write one trigger handler class. Trigger handler class is nothing but simply Apex class. We are following the best practices of Salesforce. So that's the reason why I'm writing trigger handler class here. Let me give the name for trigger handler class, account, rating, update, handler. This is the name. Yeah, TLDR. Okay, handler. Hit OK. Now our Apex class is ready. Let me introduce one method here. Static void rating handler, and this class should accept, this method should accept the list of accounts that is being passed from Apex trigger class. So let me name it list of accounts. Here you go. So let's just copy the name of this trigger handler class. Go here, go to the Apex trigger class. Dot, this is syntax for calling the trigger handler class. Let me copy it. I'm copying it to avoid any mistake because there might be some typing errors. So that's the reason I'm being extra careful. So what I'm passing is trigger.new. This is a new accounts record. Now our Apex triggers code is fine now. Let me go to the trigger handler class. Here is the work we have to do now. So in the class, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a loop for the list of accounts record. acc.list of accounts that we recently passed from the trigger. And then our condition is what? If the record we are providing has the type what? Prospect. If the account record which we passed from trigger handler class has the account type a prospect, then in that case it should update the rating scale with hot. But in case else, in any other cases, the account rating should be 1. This is it. Control S. Now let me save this trigger class also. Okay, our trigger handler class, the trigger class and the trigger handler class both are ready. What it is doing is the trigger is passing the trigger.new. That means the new list of accounts from the account object, and all those list of accounts are being iterated by using the extended for loop, and every account records is being tested. Like if the account type is prospect in every records, then account rating will be odd. If else, if the rating scale, if the account type is not prospect, then all the rating scales will be 1. So we hit the save. Now go back, go to the accounts. Let me try to insert new record. Say scenario 15. You can give any name. I gave scenario 15. I'm not giving a rating. And where's the type? Here's the type. Let's say it's prospect. Let me hit save. The details. See, the rating scale is odd. You can check it by updating the records, or you can check it by providing the prospect has different names in the prospect in the type. You can provide any different names and check this trigger if that is executing properly or not. This is it. We resolved the problem. We resolved the scenario 15's issue. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.